Good morning, everybody. We made it to the Homesteaders of America Business Weekend, and we're just about to get started. I ran out here to the car to grab another cup of coffee. That's definitely one of my vices, and I'm going to keep it up for now. But anyway, we're getting ready to start with a talk from Joel Salatin, and really looking forward to what we're going to learn this weekend. This is a really cool place behind me. I was worried we were going to be outside in a tent or something, but Rory Feek here has a really cool setup with his homestead hall behind us. I'm not sure everything that he does here, but it's a neat place inside, so maybe I'll get to let you have a look. Hello, everybody, and welcome from Tennessee. We are in
Columbia, Tennessee.
We attended the Homesteaders of America Business Weekend today. Today was the first series of talks, and tomorrow will be the last day. It's being held at Hardison Mill Homestead, which is owned by Rory Feek. You can look him up on the internet. I don't know a whole heck of a lot about him, and I thought he was going to be doing some talks here, but he's evidently, I was evidently wrong. So
Today's speakers were Joel Salatin, Justin Rhodes, Jill Wanger, and
Sean and Beth Doherty.
There you go.
They all the talks were great. They really had a good range of talks. It wasn't like everybody was focusing on one thing or even expanding on one thing from another.
One of the great topics today from Joel Salatin was creating a centerpiece product and then making threads from that, such as a broiler. You can sell the backs, make broth, sell the broth. Or you can make the graze the broiler, make cuts such as skinless, boneless breast, sell the carcasses to a food company, such as a dog food company, make specialty dog foods to also feed back or sell back to your customers at a later point in time. They have really developed lots of income streams from that chicken. Instead of that chicken being worth, say, $20
For just a whole chicken.
For a whole chicken, to $30 or $40 worth of income, and the goal would be, say, $100 a chicken. When you do these value-added products to your centerpiece, you increase your income without a lot of extra work.
I really got out of Joel's talk that he brought up a lot of just kind of thought processes in developing an income stream from your homestead. And as Charlie said, Joel's centerpiece is his broilers, and so that was a great example, but he gave us a lot to think about in terms of going from being an individualistic homestead, serving your needs on your homestead, to trying to serve more of a customer's needs or the market's needs. So lots of thoughts and principles to go along in thinking about that.
The next talk, Justin Rhodes' talk, really focused on how when you are joining other businesses and other homesteads and other products that you promote, that you really become a servant, and how to have a servant's heart really goes a long way in this homesteading movement. And whatever product you're trying to do online, is that it can't just be about you, it has to be about others, and jointly becoming successful.
Sean and Beth Doherty have, in the last couple of years, purchased an additional house that was next door to their homestead, and they have renovated that and turned it into a rental income property for themselves that they rent through Airbnb. So they went through a lot of the ins and outs of renting and how that has given them a significant income boost on their homestead. And that's definitely something that we've thought about for ourselves. And the last one was Jill Wenger talking about
A digital presence in such as ebooks,
digital courses.
digital
That's what she
courses, which she really liked. She's written several books. Ebooks. She has created several recipe books. She has developed canning classes, how-tos, and digital marketing, such as your front page, plus some resources to learn how to sell those and market those.
She really had a lot of technicalities in her talk, and giving you resources to go out, resources that she has used to go out and develop the courses or sell the courses or the ebooks or whatever. And so anyway, all of that was lots of great information and gave us a lot to think about and discuss.
What was the one takeaway you had from today's talks?
My big takeaway, I'm not sure that I'm really a whole lot closer to making some decisions regarding additional incomes to our homestead. We've really been thinking about this more from me personally trying to create additional income. That's one reason that we're kind of doing the whole YouTube channel. Charlie's involved in that minimally, although definitely involved. But I also, in having listened to Justin and Jill primarily in their two talks, came away with just a big feeling of being overwhelmed and wondering, I don't know if I can do that. I'm not in the position that Justin was in where he really needed to make that work because he needed an income stream for his family. They had no income. He needed to find a new income. We're not in that position. Charlie makes a good living, and we've done well with that. Yes, we certainly could stand to make some more income to help pay for this hobby farm that we have. But I'm not sure if that is going to be the direction that we try to go in. We have seriously talked in the past about trying to do some kind of Airbnb or Vrbo kind of rental situation. We've had a family who are close friends of ours who have camped at our house for numerous weeks, a couple of times in the past. And so that's led us to think, hey, maybe we need to consider opening up to some RVers or campers, kind of do a farm stay kind of thing, get maybe a little bit of help with the chores, but, let people from the city come and just experience what it's like to live on a farm. That's been one of our thoughts. Of course, we haven't really done anything to move forward with that yet, and we still have more discussion to do there.
One of the things that, as a business for our homestead, is we need to find a way to have some recurring income. As many of us struggle with how to create incomes, a recurring income allows you to have a stream that continues to come in whether you're still working on that, such as an ebook that you develop, you put it out there, and it's going to give you a certain period of time of recurring income.
So you're thinking about it more of as a passive income.
As a passive income, something you put out there, or it's going to keep on recurring. If like a rental property is also considered a recurring income, where month after month you're receiving income. However, passive or...
But not necessarily an income that's like you get paid for doing an hour's worth of work.
Correct.
Okay.
So we really would like to have something like that. Rebecca and I both aren't extremely extroverts where we would enjoy going out and marketing ourselves or public speaking or we really like the small settings. So one of the ideas was create a at-home course for something or farm tours that we can sell our products while we're there. Just small ideas that will generate some income to help support this homestead of ours.
So, I guess to wrap it all up, let us know what your thoughts are. You know, do we pursue continuing with a YouTube channel and trying to develop that into some form of income? Do we create some online courses or online ebooks, some kind of digital content? You know, what would you guys be interested in seeing from us, if anything? You know, for those of you who are more local to where we are in South Carolina, are you interested in coming to the farm and being part of a chicken butchering or a pig butchering workshop? Same thing for canning or some other kind of food preservation or from scratch cooking or something along those lines. I don't know, there's a lot of possibilities out there and we're just trying to figure them out, but most of all, one of the things that we took away from today was, what do you guys want? You know, how can we serve you? So
please let us know so that we can begin to work on those items that appeal to you or the skills that you want to learn or something that pertains to
a problem that you need solved.
Correct.
So that's it for today. We'll give you guys another update tomorrow about what we've learned in our second day, and hope you have a good night.
Thank you.